It's time, guys. It is time. Time for the Power Hour. Let me see you. What's going on, Facebook family? Get some folks in here. Time to go. Feel Good Friday in the house. Let's go. The big boss man, Brian Reese, is in the building. I'm over here just watching some motivational videos earlier today. Want to share some things with you. Yes, sir, boss. It's good to be here. It's good to be alive. Good to be alive. I got the boys at home with me today. This is going to be an interesting one. This is going to be an interesting one. How's my levels? How's my levels? Let me know how I sound. Let me know how I sound. Is the music in the background bothering you? I've been listening to music a lot more lately. I've been trying to do things to improve, mood and attitude and, listening to music. One of them. I grew up in a house where music was always on. So, phone already blowing up. Let's go, y'all. Friday. What's up? Say hello. Let me know if you can hear me. Or let me know if I sound good. Excited to be here today. Excited to wake up today. This week. This year. This life. Let's go. Say hello. Say hello. Check in with me. Check in. Where you at? Where you at in the world? Whoop, whoop. Let's go. Let's go. Too loud. Too loud. Am I too loud? I'm playing with my volumes. I need a mixer. I have no idea how loud I sound. What's up, Mark? Where you been at, Playboy? Just chilling, man. Just chilling, man. Want to do this Power Hour. Get your Friday started off right. Get your weekend started off right. I don't know what you have plans for this weekend. Maybe you're having some thoughts. Maybe you're thinking strategies. Maybe you just talked to one of our veteran coaches. Maybe you are working on your claim this weekend. If I can give you some juice, I would love to. Let's go. We got people checking in. Let's go. All right, Rick, thanks for check the rerun. This is going to be another good one. It's going to be another good one. What's the next step when you sign up? I haven't heard. Jose, we're going to get to you, brother. We're going to get to you. When'd you sign up? And listen, this is the Power Hour. I'll make this disclaimer that I try just to keep it on track, keep the energy going, having a good time, laughing, maybe doing a little, I cry sometimes, but having a good time. And if I don't answer a question about your VA claim, I apologize. We try our best. For those watching on watch parties, I can't see your comments. I'm on Brian Reese's Facebook page, and I can only see the comments that are here. So please don't send me a message saying I asked you a question and you didn't get to me. I probably didn't see it. I'm a busy man. I'm a busy guy. But what's up, everybody? I want to say happy Friday. Feel Good Fridays in full effect here, live from Orlando, Florida. It's like 73 out. I feel good. The boys are home with me today, so they might be running in and out of here. I want to apologize, but I'm in a great mood. I should be like, I apologize. Look at this. Oh, my God. Look at this on my face. Friday, look good, feel good, play good. That's right, Brian Reese. Usually Friday mornings, I wake up and I take the boys to daycare and I go straight to my barber shop. It's owned by a good buddy of mine, John. And John, I've been with John for like 3 years now. And I just love to go to the barber shop on Friday mornings, take about an hour out of my day and just take that time for myself. I get a little facial, like not a facial, but they put a hot towel shave and I get the fade. And even though I got a little bit of hair left, but I get it faded up, and that's how I start my Fridays off. And I like to start my weekends off that way, just going into the weekend, working hard. And then going in the weekend, we still working around here, but that's what I like to do for myself. And I didn't get to do that because one of my kids, Cannon, woke up sick yesterday, and he's home with me today. But I also keep my other twin boy, Mason, home now because I've learned my lesson. If I keep one, and then the other one goes to daycare and he's by himself, and then Cannon's at home by himself, and then Cannon usually feels good by the afternoon, and then he's running around, or I got work to do. You know, I'm like, hey, here's your brother. Y'all figure this out. You know what I mean? So I got the dad supervision. Where the dads at? Where the dads check in? What's going on with the volume? No, can you hear me? Get the eyebrows done. Please let me know if my volume's okay. I'm always so conscious about that. I cannot hear myself, and somebody just said volume. Do you have your computer on mute? Maybe you're on mute, maybe. But where my dad's at, right? We do the dad. Here's the dad taking care of the kids. Hey, everything cool out there? You guys good? All right. Right? When it gets quiet, we're like, uh-oh, what happened? Right? Dads just listen for noise, right? Dads, we just listen. Okay, they still alive out there, right? So yeah. That's how dads take care of their kids, right? My wife be like, "What'd you guys do today?" Oh, we played with the Play-Doh. I took them to the park. We went for a walk. I did this. I worked. It did. Hey, y'all good? You guys straight? Yes. The attack dog's in the house. Richard Shabinsky's in the house. Yes. All right. Well, hey, guys. The boys are out there wrestling, I think. We're having a good, uh-oh. Hey, don't play in here. I told you daddy's working. See? There they go, right? It's going to be an interesting one. But nonetheless, we're going to get it in. Lawrence, yeah, you're at home with the kids. Yeah. Brian Reese, yes. Brian's I'm older than Brian, but we're young dads as far as like we have young kids at home. So we don't got the grown kids at home. So Power Hour, Feel Good Friday in full effect today. I want to talk to you guys about a video I just watched not too long ago. It was from my man, Steve Harvey. I love Steve Harvey. A lot of people got mixed opinion. I'm like, listen, Steve Harvey, one of the hardest working men in show business. Huge, I'm a comedy guy, and I really love and respect Steve Harvey. And so if he's talking, I'm listening. You know what I mean? One of the hardest working folks out there in the entertainment business. But yeah, it's awesome. Brian, and thank you for this opportunity where I get to be at home with my children. You know what I mean? I'm going to talk about all that good stuff. Today, we're going to talk about jumping. In the same way I talk about like I jumped for the opportunity when Brian Reese presented it to me. I jumped out there and I trusted him, and I said, listen, I'm going to give this my all, and I'm going to jump at this opportunity. And I want to talk to you guys about jumping and understanding why we need to jump, why we have to take the leap, why we have to have faith, why we have to have confidence in ourselves. Regardless, win or fail, win or lose, we still got to jump, and we got to get out there. We got to put ourselves out there, okay? And we can't be afraid to do that. And joining VA Claims Insider, have a place to feel safe. When you jump, you're going to land somewhere, and it's going to be okay. You're going to land amongst a group of veterans who have the same goals in mind, like-minded individuals. You're going to have a team of veterans coaching you throughout the process. Okay, so when I talk about, I always want to tailor this to talk to you guys directly, but then I also want to wrap it up and get your mind thinking about what you need to get done while you're here with us in this company, right? So if I can provide a little bit of, like I said, that lighthouse in the darkness, I will be that lighthouse. And I'm our first kid at 40. Yes, sir. My twin boys were born when I was 39. Just retired from the Air Force, actually, and they came. So, yeah, so that's what I want to talk to you guys about. I saw this amazing video, and I saw it back in the day, but I saw it again recently, and it just touched me again. And I want to share, some of the highlights of the video and talk to you guys, give you some stories. I always share personal stories when I'm doing the Power Hour. Usually grab something from my room that makes me have a good memory, or it inspired me, or I always kept it with me. I'm a collector of things and memories. I like to say that. So, I want to share this with you guys. Does anybody know what this is? Does anybody know what this is? I also want to talk about, we had a little t-shirt campaign. It was a kind of a funny t-shirt with my face on it with the Power Hour, and Ronis and David Panetta, DP, started a campaign to raise money to provide an exam for a veteran. So I'm also going to address that. We fell, I think, 14 shirts shy of our goal, and I know today we can get there. I want to do it because I want to match it, and then Terrell Morell, another veteran coach of ours, is going to match it as well. So we want to take care. Both your kids in college. Yeah, I know, man. Anybody know what this is here? All right. Christina, you're welcome for me being on here. Oh my God, thank you. I love you. You sent me a sweet message. Thank you. I come on here and run my mouth for an hour, and I never know who's watching. I never know who's, taking stuff out of it. So I appreciate you so much. I am not on the stand-up comedy stage as much as I used to be, and I miss it. And this is just a new avenue for me to talk with you guys and have some fun and unwind at the end of the week, a busy week, right? So I appreciate you being here. Does anybody know what this is? Anybody? If nobody knows, I'll move on. But I mean, I'm going to talk about this. So, but I just wanted to, pumping people up. That's what we do around here. I mean, let's sidebar. What other company is out here like this, y'all? Right? I mean, can I take a pause to just big up this company, this movement? I'm keep turning my head the wrong way. Sorry. Oh my God. My camera is like, okay, here. Can I big up our company? Like, listen, there's companies out there. Listen, guys, they just want to get your business and move on, okay? But if you guys filed, if you guys won, you still here. You still hang out. You still got a family to stay in, to come to be in, to check in with. You know how many old clients I got just checking in with me from time to time? It's so awesome. But what other companies out here thinking about you guys like this, thinking about y'all like we do? Veterans, taking care of fellow disabled veterans, man. We live by that mantra. We swing our flag from the tallest of the tallest buildings and mountains out there, screaming our mission, right? Fellow disabled veterans, healthy fellow disabled veterans, right? So what other company is out there like, man, we care about you guys, man. And I just want to come on here and get with you and just say, hey, we're thinking about you. Have a great weekend. And if I could leave you with a little smile on your face going into your weekend, and VA Claims Insider cares about you and you're part of our family, then that's what it means. Amy, you cheated. It is a rooster. Yes. Okay, Sarah, it is not a Chinese rooster. They're hiding, B. That's right. This is the rooster. It's actually called the other word, but I'm not going to say it. But you know which word I'm saying. So the rooster of Barcelos, right? So at a banquet given by a rich landowner in Barcelos, the silver was stolen, and one guest was accused of the theft. He was tried by the court and was found guilty. In spite of overwhelming evidence against him, he still protested his innocence. The magistrate granted the man a final chance to prove his case. Seeing a rooster in a basket nearby, he said, if I'm innocent, this rooster will crow. And the rooster crowed. And the prisoner was allowed to go free. Right? So the rooster of Barcelos, he's got to go pee right in the middle of my story, guys. Okay. I'll be back in 1 minute because I have boys. But that is a Portuguese legend, and I'm going to come back to the Portuguese legend and talk to you about that. Prisoner jumped at the opportunity to try to save his freedom, and you need to jump and trust us with your VA claim, okay? So I'll be right back. Commercial break. Come on, hurry. Thank you. Go play. All right, I'm back. Thank God I got boys, right? PP is like, let's go. Woo! Okay. Boom. Lucky Rooster. Yes. Best support group I've been a part. Oh yeah, awesome, David. Thank you, man. We're glad to have you. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Okay. All right. I'm back. So that is the Rooster of Barcelos, and the legend has it that now, if a Portuguese person gifts that upon you, they're wishing you good luck. So when I was leaving the island of Terceira, I was stationed in the Azore Islands off the coast of Portugal in 2004, and my one of my Portuguese he didn't work for me, but he worked in the same office. He said he called me boss, but it was like he didn't work for me. We worked together. His name was Jose Alva Perez or Jose Alva, yeah, something like that. And he gifted me with that, and I kept it all this time. And it's one of my favorite things. I love to talk about it and tell people about but me being a comedian, there's the other word, and so it's always funny to talk about that, right? Boom, I'm back. So it's always a good story. But then when I saw that last night, I was thinking of when I was talking about getting you guys to understand that you need to jump. And then I was thinking about my time at Portugal or in the Azores. And I remember very vividly, we did a 4th of July camping trip, right? You guys know I'm always about my stories. And we're camping out. There's probably like 12 of us, mostly all guys, and then some of the girlfriends and wives were there. But I was there with my buddy T, and he brought his son with him, and his son was like 13 years old at the time, and we were drinking beer all day. His son wasn't, but we were playing volleyball, and I think we played softball or something and soccer, and we were just running around with tackle football, just drinking Portuguese beer all day. And yeah, Lages is a beautiful place. And once it got to the evening, we were sitting around the campfire, and some of the guys decided that they wanted to jump off the side of the cliffs that we were like staying on this like little, there was like side of a cliff, and it was probably, I think maybe 10 stories high. It was pretty high, right? So the guys were gonna do it. And then my buddy's son D, he told my buddy T, he said, Dad, I'm going. And he said, no. And his son ran over with the guys. They're like, let him go, let him come. The boy wants to go, the boy wants to go. And T ran up to him and he was like, son, what are you doing? And his son looked him in the face. He said, Dad, I'm jumping. And he said, why are you gonna jump? And he said, why not? And I was sitting there, and I'm a good probably few beers deep, few, what I'm saying, all day. And I'm just like, wow, like the emotional intelligence of this 13-year-old boy in this time and place, nighttime with the moon out, full moon just hitting the Atlantic Ocean, hitting the side of the cliffs. It was just like this epic moment. I'll never forget it. And his son looked T in the face and he said, why not? And he jumped off the side of this dang mountain cliff type thing. And he landed, and he landed safely. But him and all the guys, there was a ton of jellyfish pooling there, and they got the crap stung out of them. So they came running back up, screaming in intense pain. And then we had to, you've heard of, we possess ammonia in our urine. And, I can never forget this. Daddy, I need you to pee on me, Daddy. That was so, but I'm just saying, I got y'all, right? So, man, it's one of my favorite memories of all time. Man, so yes, Power Hour is about fellowship. That's right. So I tell you that story though, because T's son, he jumped, and he did it. And he said, why not, Daddy? He said, why not jump? So, because he wanted to see what it felt like and experience it, right? And, the pain went away, but that memory that he had, and his son now is like about to graduate college, and his son has always just been this kid with sports, with like his faith in God, and his son is just such a good young man, and he's always been headstrong, and he's always been the type of kid and the type of young man to like just not back down from opportunities or challenges. And I will always remember D jumping off that cliff and telling his dad why not, right? So I want you guys to think about that story. Regardless if there's jellyfish waiting for you down there or not, he still jumped because he knew that he needed to experience, he knew he needed to go through with this. He knew this was just a small challenge in his way, right? So it was amazing to just see that 13-year-old kid jump off the side of that cliff. And like I said, he done landed in some jellyfish, but we took care of that because we drank a lot of beer. So I talk about the moon. Guys, be aware. There is a wolf moon out tonight in full glory. It's a lunar eclipse in parts of the world, unfortunately not in America. But I just want to tell you guys, take a step out of your house tonight and take a look at that amazing looking moon. And then thank God that you're alive. Thank God that you're able to see that moon tonight. Okay? And then wake up tomorrow and get back to work on whatever you got to get done. If something's not done that you've been saying you're going to get done, it's the start of 20. Remember, this is all about this is a train of momentum we're on, baby. Okay? So look around. What do you got to get done? Do you owe your veteran coach and their team any paperwork? Is it time to sit down and write that statement to talk about how SSD is affecting you, or how your PTSD is affecting you, or how your body parts or for your disabilities are affecting your life? Then get it done. Let's get it done this weekend. All right, let's get it done and move on. Okay, and this is a howling moon, and they call it the wolf moon. They call it the wolf moon because the wolves are out howling at the moon. All right, and our little wolf pack we got going on here, we need to howl. We need to howl at the VA. You see how I did that? Man, I'm on it today, dog. But we need to howl. All right, so we need to get our stuff done this weekend. If you haven't signed up to join VA Claims Insider, you need to sign up, and you need to come join this wolf pack that we got going on over here. All right, because we are howling at the moon this weekend, baby. Okay, so keep it rolling. Danny, shouts out Danny, man. I love Danny. Man, my clients are on here repping. Oh, man. Amy is lying. All right. All right. Yeah, so Jeff's talking about VA grant and SSD. Look, I don't really want to talk VA claims, but really quick, every mental health disorder is a adjustment disorder, guys. Chronic adjustment disorder. Every single one is rated along those lines, so it doesn't matter what it's listed as. You know, boom. All right. So we had a little contest going on. Well, not a contest. So I got some professional headshots done, and I'm sure pictures will be posted and all that. And a lot of people are asking, like, what is this T-shirt? What is this T-shirt? I got some professional headshots done where I look amazing. Okay. Let's just get that out the way. I dyed my beard. I had my hair cut. I had my beard trimmed up. I look incredible. I took the glasses off to let people know it's your boy, you know, and I gave him the look. I gave him the look, and the look is called Smoldering Intensity. Well, Ronis and David, DP, thought it was so funny that they put it on a T-shirt and slapped Power Hour on there, right? So, and they were like, hey, listen, if we sell 41 of these, we're going to give the proceeds to a veteran in need of either a DDQ and Nexus to sign up with the med team or a mental health eval, right? So I was laughing about it, and I'm like, that man, whatever, y'all are crazy. I'll match that if that happens. You know, y'all being silly, man. Stop with your shenanigans. And they made the T-shirt, and they made a site, and they started selling it. So, but unfortunately, we had a really busy week this week. I really didn't get to come on here and talk about it. And if you bought the shirt, so I apologize. We have a lot of changes going on within the company that I want to address really quickly and all that, and you'll hear more coming up. But you hear me talking about coaching, coaches. That's a big part of the shift for the company, and we are so excited for the new direction, right? So, but the shirt proceeds are going towards a veteran in need. All right, so we're going to repost it. We're going to keep it up for one more week. We only need to sell 14 more. Then I'm going to match it. I had one of my amazing clients, Steven, bought 10. And he said, Brett, pick veterans to mail them to. So if I hit you up and ask you what your shirt size is, it's just a little hang it up in your room. Or actually, if you hang it up wherever you need motivation and you look at that shirt, you will end up going and getting done what you need to get done. Okay? So I'm just saying that shirt will up your credit score. Okay? You know what I'm saying? That shirt will make your dreams come true. I'm just the picture, the smoldering intensity. It's that serious. It's that serious. Okay? So, what's up, everybody? I don't have one to show on the air. I could have went on Zoom and then tried to pull it up, but if you just pop in the mastermind, I'll pop the picture in the mastermind. I think the link was posted. Yeah, yeah, Amy's watching. She's my one there. Amy just posted it. She's on top of her game. That's my wonderful operations manager. I want to shout out Team Victory. We're over there making things happen. Team Victory. So shouts out to my team, my operations manager, Amy, over there looking out for me. But yeah, so that's where the shirt's coming from. A lot of people are like, why would I wear this shirt with this guy I don't know? I'm like, hey, it's your boy. You know? So, but it's just it's just something, it's a good thing, right? So just if you get it, hang it up and have fun with it, man. Okay, have fun with your life. All right. Let's stop taking ourselves too seriously. Come on. We're human beings. Let's have some fun while we're here, right? But it's a time of fruition with the wolf moons out, and it's a time to thrive. And I thought it was really momentous that I'm dropping the power hour today, and tonight there's a full wolf moon. So go out and look at that moon and think about how you're going to thrive in 2020, how things are going to come to fruition, how your things are going to come true. Okay. Last week we were it's positive thoughts, positive thinking, and we need to keep that train going, that train of positivity. Okay. Steve Harvey has a video called Don't Be Scared to Jump, and then he ended up writing a book and then doing a series about jumping. And Steve talks about you have to jump, right? You have to take a leap of faith. You have to jump off that cliff called life. And once you start sailing out there and once you start to panic, your parachute will open, all right? But Steve cautions and he says, listen, that parachute will not open for quite a while. And there's going to be times where you think you're not going to make it, you're going to die. You've made a huge mistake by jumping. But then that parachute is going to open, and then you're going to soar. And then you're going to be the master of your destiny. You're going to be the author of your life from now on. All right. So what we got to do is do not be scared to jump. All right. If you want something, ask for it. Okay. This whole will work and you'll be rewarded. Hey, but ask while you're working. Okay. Don't be afraid to seize opportunities here in 2020. Right. We got this new decade coming around, 2020. I just want to keep this momentum train rolling. We just dropped the Power Hour right after Christmas and dropped the New Year's edition of the Power Hour, welcoming you to 2020. And we're going to keep it going. I'm going to be here every Friday for y'all, like you guys are here for me. You guys fire me up. And everyone in this company wakes up every day fired up because of you guys. All right? And there's nobody else in the business doing this like we do over here, right? Can I get an amen from the congregation? I'm not clicking no link. So you've got to open your mind, open your thoughts, open your thinking, get over that negativity that's bound you for your entire life. If it's one of those situations, or if you're just used to bad things happening, you've got to change your mindset. Nothing bad is going to happen to me here with this company, okay? Nothing but good. I'm going to succeed with these guys. Because we're succeeding. We're succeeding at a 91% clip right now. 40% on average increase. All right? We got the data. We got the numbers. Come on in. We waiting on you. You know what I mean? Come on in. But if you don't jump, guys, if you don't jump, you're going to stay exactly where you're at. You're going to stay exactly where you're at. You're going to not move. You're going to be stagnant. You're going to grow roots. Then it's going to be too late because you're going to be stuck there, right? I just was listening to all these videos, man, trying to get some of this good stuff to pass on to you guys, man. My dad always told me, you're going to get attention because we're loud. We're Robinsons. We're loud. He said, but being loud, you'll be heard. He said, so watch how you're loud, all right? Because everybody's going to hear you. He says, you'd rather be remembered than anything. All right. So that is what wisdom my father passed down to me and said, listen, don't be afraid to be loud, son. Don't be afraid, all right? People are going to hear you, and they're going to remember who you are, okay? So it's time to make some noise. I think you get it from a comedy show. Yeah, man, I love it. A journey of 1,000 steps begins with one, right? One of the icons in stand-up comedy, Dave Chappelle, when I was starting out stand-up comedy, and Dave Chappelle was dropping, some new comedian asked him, what's the best advice you give a new comedian? And he said to start. He said to start is the best advice I would give anybody that is going to do anything. Just freaking start, right? And that's what it is. You got to get up on stage. You got to practice your craft. You got to get in contact with VA Claims Insider. You got to get assigned a veteran coach, a VC, VMC, veteran master coach. That's me. You got to get assigned to my team, to my brother's teams, and start. You got to get this knowledge, get this education, get this coaching, get coached up, and then go win the game, right? So you have to jump out there and listen, we are the place to jump to, right? So yeah, 1,000. Yeah, exactly, man. I love it. I love it. I love these quotes. I'm a big quotes guy. If you show you around my room, I got all these quotes all around. Put quotes in my boys' room. I freaking love quotes, man. Positive thoughts turn into, it's in my book. Positive thoughts positive thinking turns into positive thoughts, turns into positive behavior, turns into positive outcome, I believe. But that's how we got it. That's how we are around here. All right. Positivity. Right? Team victory to victory. That's what we say in my team. Let's go. But you are here. You are here. I was watching another video, and this thing stuck with me, where he said humans are the only life form that will do less than they possibly can. Just think about the magnitude of that statement, you guys. Humans are the only life form, like not even animal, that will do less than they possibly can. If you think about every other creature, life form out there, they do whatever they can to survive and thrive. Like trees grow like to the biggest as big as they freaking can. Like when you see a small tree, they're like, that's all I got. You know, that's all I got. You know, but you go see these monster trees. That's why I'm like, hey, get outside, go look at things, go wonder, go get lost for a minute, and just think about how lucky we are to be alive and be here. And look at this stuff that God created and the universe created for us. And just be amazed at it all, right? I want some music playing while I'm talking. I need to get a DJ up in here. Man, I'm hyped. But just think about it. Humans are the only life form that does less than they possibly can. All right? So that's what we do over here. We want to motivate you. We want to keep this momentum train rolling over here so you get what you freaking deserve. Okay? A tree exactly grows to as tall as it possibly can. My dad always told me every time I tried, he said, hey, but you tried, man. You tried. I said, yeah, Dad, but it didn't happen. I didn't make it. I didn't get it. He said, but you're not dead yet. So go try again, or go try for it again, right? And that's the attitude that I have in life. My team, we echo that attitude. All right? This company, keep trying, keep fighting. You see Brian Reese, what kind of CEO be popping in on Facebook on your comment telling you we fight? Boom, let's go. Let's get back to work. What other CEO for another company does that, guys? I've been around 43 years now, and I have not seen it often, okay? There's a couple companies I've dealt with where I'm like, man, this is a great company. And that's what I'm talking about, all right? These law firms, these other companies out there, blah, they ain't hitting you up on Facebook. You're not PMing people and they're PMing you right back, all right? Brett at VAClaimsinsider.com. Holler at your boy. Okay, I answer questions from people that aren't my client. I don't care. We don't care. Get you guys taken care of. If you're working with someone, it don't matter. We just want to see you win. All right, that's what be a all we do is win, win, win. Man, I gotta start. I need an editor, on the spot video editor. Man, cream always rises to the top. Yes, sir. The great Tony Robbins, who I watch a lot of stuff, listen to a lot of what Tony Robbins does. He says, be the guardian of your own mind. Man, how powerful, how freaking powerful is that? Be the guardian of your own mind. Only allow in, you ready for this one? Only allow in what will help you. Wow. Freaking wow. Freaking wow. All right? Maybe that's the next t-shirt. Freaking wow. I mean, guys, I'll sit here late at night after the boys go to bed, and I need to get this stuff in my brain and my mind, and I'm watching. I just want to share this stuff with you guys. I'm like, this will be great for my clients to hear. This would be great for oh my God, this stuff, man. I don't know. It just hits me different, man. Just hits me different. And Tony Robbins is he's incredible, man. And a lot of people are like, oh, these people just talk. Yeah, but they give you some good stuff, man. And be the guardian of your own mind and only allow in what will help you. And I think that's just a totally amazing comment, right? It's going to take some time, right? When you jump, you trust us to take care of you guys, and you sign up to use our medical referral network, our amazing team of veterans and medical professionals helping veterans out every single day. So when you join our company, you get access to them. You get access to a CEO who's just dropping just diamonds of information often. Then we got people like myself and other other veteran master coaches coming on, dropping nuggets of information, just giving you stuff for free. Just take it. Win. Let's go. But let us take care of you, right? So we are living it, man, and we are doing it. But there's no better place. But it's going to take some time. Daddy, yes. I take this one. Okay. I don't even know what that goes to. Something probably is going to fall down here in a minute. So, okay. We'll keep proceeding until something falls down. But it's going to take some time, right? And I think the best analogy for time is how do you eat an elephant, right? How do you eat an elephant? One piece at a time, right? What's up? Daddy's working. What's up? What do you need? Okay, I'm going to come out in a minute. I'll be right there. You got to go pee-pee? Woo! We getting it live though. This is live. You see this? Like I listen. I was working. I'm watching them feed. They just ate lunch. Then I'm working. I'm getting ready for the power hour. Then I'm gonna get off and I'm gonna take care of them. I got a phone call to make to a client, and then I'm on my Zoom channel this afternoon. Like this is our lives, guys. You guys are our freaking lives. Freaking wow. I'm all over the place, man. But it's all good, right, gang? It's all good. I'm just fired up for you guys, man. Woo! What else I got for y'all, man? We're going for an hour. Yep. Somebody text, Brad, you go for an hour? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all hold this room for an hour. I hold it down, baby. That's what I do. I'm just in my room screaming. You guys are probably turning your volume up and down and up. And like, this dude is driving me crazy, right? I want to tell you guys a real quick story about, I was getting ready to deploy to Yemen. And I had to go to this combat training with the Special Forces, honestly, out there in Maxton, North Carolina. Special Forces were there, FBI was there, some interrogators were there, real intense, high vulnerability threat training that I had to go through before I went to Yemen. Incredible training. I do comedy about it. Hopefully you guys at the VACI Live, maybe putting together a little comedy show for you guys. Hey, Daddy's talking. Come on, Daddy's talking. That's very funny. That's a lot of talent right there, and I appreciate you doing that. I will come out there for a parade here in a minute. But I beat and so I got done with the training, and we got invited to Shaw Air Force Base, and they were having a thing for some of the troops, and there was a guy there, and he was this amazing motivational speaker, but he also intertwined comedy in it. And I was like, he was one of the most funniest, amazing people I've ever heard speak. I went up and I shook his hand, and I said, man, do you do stand-up comedy? He said, of course, that's what I do. And I said, man, I always want to do stand-up comedy. And he was like, well, you should start. You should start. And I'm going to, the voice will make sense here in a minute. But he goes, you should start, right? And I'm like, how? And he's like, just when you get home, baby, start, Go to the comedy club and tell me you want to start comedy, and I was like, okay, because the guy he was from Louisiana. And I went on my deployment, and I went through what I went through, scared often, thought I was going to die a few good times there. Benghazi happened while I was out there. They attacked us where I was at in Yemen. I do comedy about it because that's my defense mechanism, but it's really funny stuff. But yeah, so I went through all that, and I got home back to Patrick Air Force Base in Cocoa Beach, Florida, and I got orders to move to Oklahoma right away. Like I literally had 2 months to get there. So I really didn't go through the mental health stuff I should have. I should have been put in guys, chill out. I should have been put in probably a little mental health deal and calm down a little bit, because I was super people were trying to kidnap me and kill me. And then I get back to Cocoa Beach, Florida, right? And I'm just speeding everywhere, and I'm in nightclubs and I'm freaking out. My wife's like, "Who are you?" But yeah. So where I'm going at with that story is, fast forward, I get to Oklahoma City, and I don't have much to do when I get out there, and I'm like, I'm gonna go to the comedy club because I love going to comedy clubs and seeing comedy shows. I'm gonna go to the comedy club, and there's this comedian from Louisiana. He's the headliner, and I'm like, that guy looks familiar. And who do you think it is? It was the comedian that was there that when I was deploying to Yemen, and I watched him, and he blew the roof off. He's one of the best comedians I've ever seen live. His name's the Raging Cajun, John Morgan. He is one of the funniest, best comedians I've ever seen in my life. And I remember after the show, I went to talk to him, and I said, hey, man, I actually met you before I left it. He goes, you the one told me you want to start comedy. And I was like, yeah. He goes, well, when you going to start? And I said, when you come back next year, I'm going to open for you. And he said, yes, you are. Yes, you are. You just keep believing it, but you need to start. So I started going to therapy when I got to Tinker Air Force Base in Oklahoma City. And my psychologist coincidentally was like, you need a hobby, Brett, because you went through an experience so intense that nothing is ever going to substitute it, and you need to keep your brain busy. Because I was having a tough time acclimating to back to sitting at a desk, just, working a regular, finance and accounting budget job. I was out there paying bills and transporting cases and running from people and doing a lot of crazy things out there to back at a desk, right? And I was like, I want to retire. I want to, I said I want to, jokingly, but not jokingly. I just was having terrible anxiety about getting up, going to work anymore. I didn't want to do it. I was in a bad place. And my psychologist was like, well, is there something you want to do? And I was like, I want to start stand-up comedy, but I won't start until I retire. Hey guys, come on. And I told her I didn't want to start until I retired. She said, you need to start now. You need to start now. And then she told me, she goes, you got to jump at the opportunity that you have now. And I was like, what opportunity are you talking about? She goes, you have a good job, and you can go take chances in your comedy career if that's what you want to set up to do when you retire. So you can take gigs. You don't have to worry about getting paid to go to the next gig. You can jump on planes. You can do all this stuff. You have to jump at this opportunity now. And then I was like, oh my God, this is literally like, I just got done seeing John Morgan and he told me to jump. And then this psychologist is telling me to jump. I got to freaking jump. And then I made goals when I started comedy. I was like, I want to perform for the troops. I want to do this. I want to go overseas for the troops. And I just always was thinking about it. And I end up like going to festivals and getting accepted after only doing it for like a year or two. It was crazy. I got hired to be the house MC of my home club. And then they put me into other clubs and things just took off for me. And it's literally the only thing that kept me going through the last 4 years of my military career. Actually, almost five. Well, no, about 4 years. 4 years of I couldn't. Well, last 4 years, and it kept me going. And I was allowed to take leave to go perform, right? And I would use my leave to go do comedy. And it was before the boys were born. It was just literally keeping me. But it always led to like where I'm at now. And I ended up going to work for the Air Force Wounded Warriors program and teaching them stand-up comedy, teaching them writing, and teaching them how to be funny in uncomfortable situations and things like that. Talking about, I'll tell you what, when you're talking to a group of people who have tried to attempt suicide, okay, when you're talking to a group of people like that, and you can capture their attention and help them tell their story and be a little funny about it and have them let their guard down and you let your guard down by hearing their story, maybe you'll learn a little bit from each other. And that's what my mission was with them. And then I start going to school because I'm like, I just want to keep this thing going. I just want to help people. I just want to serve people and maybe inspire people. And then I was a teacher's aide in downtown Orlando, and I was like, ooh, this is a little, I got PTSD. I don't know if, hey, boys. And then I'll tell you this story. I was debating on what I wanted to do, whether I wanted to stay trying to be a teacher or not. And literally in the sky, it said, trust God. I'm not even making this up. I sent Brian Reese an email. I saw a post of his, shot him an email, and I had a talk with him and Rich Sheminsky, and here we are. And I had to trust the opportunity that Brian was presenting to me to jump for that opportunity. But I had to drop everything I had going. I was in school, everything. Brian was like, hey, you can do that if you want, or you can come on over here and serve some vets like you've been doing your entire life, Brett. Okay? You told me you're still doing I want you doing all that stuff. I still want you performing and bringing happiness and joy to people. But also come serve these vets over here, man. And I had to jump at that opportunity that he presented to me. All right? So I want to just get back to jumping. I had to trust the opportunity that was being presented to me, and I didn't even realize it. And I just kept my mind on stuff the whole time I was working on comedy. I never knew what was going to happen. I actually turned down a cruise ship deal because I didn't want to leave my kids anymore, because it was just I stay home. I stayed home. My wife started a business out here in Orlando. I told her, babe, go make your dreams happen. I got this. I was staying at home with the kids before they started daycare. And they only started daycare because I was like, I got to go back to school and finish some things up, because I wanted to be a teacher, So maybe I still will one day. You never know. But stop existing and live, okay? Stop existing and live. Boys, I'm going to save this video and show it to you one day when you're down, and you're going to be amazing people. You're going to be amazing men, all right? But right now, Dad's trying to drop this knowledge for these folks. So I need you to be quiet. But hey, guys, this is real life. This is why I get up. I get up for you, and I get up for these guys. And I give this my all because of these guys, and give my all to you guys. So, all right. Just trying to be a good dad, right? Just trying to be a good dad, man. I love it. Okay, don't do that. Okay, go on a parade in the living room. Watch Paw Patrol. We're gonna hang out after I get done here. Life is gonna shovel a lot of dirt on you guys, and you need to shake it off, and you need to step up and step out of the situation you're in. Okay, get some help and trust. All right. Each trouble you encounter is a stepping stone in your life. All right. In comedy, when it goes well, That's always what we say is supposed to happen. It's supposed to go well because you practice your craft, you master your craft. It's supposed to go well. They're supposed to laugh. They're supposed to have a good time. Boys, come on, for real. Come on. Come on, 5 minutes. Come on, go. Go, I love you. Go. Come on. In comedy, it's supposed to go well because you work on your craft. You're in bars and little coffee shops telling your jokes over and over, trying to get different responses, tweaking them, rewriting them. But when it goes bad, you always analyze. Why did it go bad? What did I do? What did I do wrong? What angle did I approach? Who was I gearing that towards? My GERD's acting up. Where did I go wrong, right? So you learn the most from the bad experiences. All right. The good experiences are the result of all of your work and all of your focus and all of your passion and all of your dedication and all the grinding. That's the good. And that's what's supposed to happen from everything you've been putting into it. But you got to be very goal specific. We talked about that last week, being specific when you're making your goals. All right. Keep your eye on the target. Okay. All right. One of my clients, he recently got to 100, and I remember he was unemployed at the time, and I think he's still unemployed now. But he chooses not, but I choose, you know what I'm saying. But we were talking when we first got started. Boys, come on, for real. Come on, please help Daddy out. And he was up in the attic. He has his own office up in the attic, and his wife's like, "What are you doing up there?" He's like, learning how to get to 100. And I just never forgot. Like, you could hear him yelling down at her, like, "Leave me alone. Brett is teaching me what I got to do to get what I deserve." And ever since then, I've just always approached this from the teaching perspective, like in educating. And you're going to hear this, the veteran coaches now. We have ultimately assumed our roles that we were, I think, destined for as serving as coaches to you guys. So you're going to see a lot more emphasis on coaching because of that right there. Like, we are coaching you guys to understand what you need to have to get what you rightfully, morally, ethically, and legally deserve. Okay? Coaching you. All right? So jump and we'll catch you. Okay? Stop the insanity. I saw somebody say insanity is, banging your head on the wall, over and over, expecting different outcomes or whatnot. Like, we gotta stop the insanity. Press on, boom. Paw Patrol. I love the comments. If I got 100 P in T, should I still move forward and get everything service connected? Corey, we would have to have a talk about that. It just depends on what you're trying to go for, man. If you're not gonna, I don't want to say if you're not gonna die from it, but it's. But we are gonna wrap this up here in a minute. I got a couple of conclusions. Here we go. I need you guys to understand something. I need you to understand this. Listen up. If you take anything away from what I talked about this last hour, jump and then listen to this. You are a walking miracle. Regardless of the chronic pain you might be in, or the disabilities you're facing, or the mental, what your experiences have done to your mental capacity, whatever the case may be, I always want you to remember you're still a walking miracle. All right. The odds of us basically being here are like 0. They're like 1 in like 400 trillion. And then, like, you need to understand something. Like, your parents had to meet and then like agree to like make you, and then their parents had to meet to agree to make them, and then they're like, do you understand what I want to talk is just stop wasting your existence, y'all. And I had to take a look and be like, what am I doing with my life? Like, how am I benefiting anybody? If you turn into a servant, and I'm not talking about servant like I got to give you whatever you need, but if you become a servant and you honestly like approach life like you just want to help somebody or serve somebody in whatever capacity they needed to at that point, your life is going to greatly improve. You're going to benefit from it because the universe is watching. It's rewarding. But you got to tell the universe what you're looking for in return. Guys, you got to understand that. All right? You are a walking miracle. All right? I saw a real funny comment. Bring it back to funny. Bring it back to some humor. It said, I am too young to feel this old. Maybe we'll put that one on a t-shirt, right? Maybe we're going to have a t-shirt contest coming up. Okay, buddy. Daddy will get you in a sec. All right? So only keep people in your life that provide value. If you wait till you're ready, you will be waiting forever. Bam! Bam! Tell him, Cannon. Boom! Cannon, give me a boom. Boom! That's a Brian Reeves boom for y'all. You are the driver of your destiny. You are the captain of your ship. Those with you are only passengers. You are the driver. Stop letting your passengers tell you where to go. Whoa! Whoa! You heard me? Did you hear that one? Cannon, I got it. Boy, I'm rolling today, Jack. I'm rolling. You are the captain of your ship, the driver of your destiny. Those in the vehicle with you are merely passengers. And do not let your passengers tell you where to go. You driving. Those passengers of negativity, of fear, of doubt, of skepticism, they're just passengers. Don't let them tell you where to go, or you're going to end up where they are. They're just scared for you. People are just scared for you. Do not let them tell you where you're going. All right? Guys, I got to go take care of these boys. I could go on and on. Next week, I'm going to give a free exam, 3 free exams. All right? So you're going to see me come on the mastermind page in our Facebook mastermind group. Please join our Facebook mastermind group, VA Claims Insider. And we're going to be talking all next week. And I'm going to be gathering names and maybe some little stories here and there. And then next week's Power Hour, boom, we drop in 3 evals. Let's go. Come on. So next week, 1 p.m. Eastern, I'm here. I love it. We still got 70-something people on. Man, you guys are amazing. Thank you. I want to say God bless you. Thank you for your service. Godspeed, veterans. Don't forget to love and take care of each other, okay? All right, I love you guys. Thank you. Brett at VAClaimsinsider.com. You know how to reach me. Come see me. Come let me know if you like the show. Let me know. I love you, and I love talking to you guys. Godspeed, veterans. Jump!